as you're mapping out your summer, if you could have your druthers and go to one training camp for the opening, to be there physically at the opening of this training camp, it would be which one, Albert?
Chargers.
It's not because you miss Jim so much, right? Or it's not
Give
because
him
you
a
want to
high
come to
five.
Los Angeles.
Give him a high five.
No, but
yeah.
why
No,
the Chargers?
You know what?
Why?
I say that, and that might be where I start. And the reason why, Rich, is because I think it's so cool that there are going to be 5 camps right there. You know what I mean? Like, I think the fact that we have, this version of the cheese league that's out there, and I don't think that they're going to be able to scrimmage with each other quite as much as you used to see back in the day, because I think some of those teams play each other in the regular season. Obviously the Chargers and Raiders are in the same division. But having the Raiders and the Chargers and the Rams and the Saints and the Cowboys all out there at once. I know at one point the Texans had preliminary talks about going out there. It's like a really cool thing. So I think the Chargers camp is going to be really interesting. I think what Jim Harbaugh can do in recreating again what he created at Stanford, at San Francisco, and then at Michigan over the last 9 years is fascinating. What that'll mean for Justin Herbert is fascinating. How he runs a training camp, having come from the college game, I think we'll be able to see some things just in the way that their operation, works in practice. I think that part of it will be really, really fascinating. So they're interesting. I think the other ones that are interesting, Miami with Tua, obviously Green Bay with Jordan Love, and then the Cowboys. Like, if all this stuff is still hanging out there, and you and I have talked a ton about this over the last few weeks, but like, are we taking attendance? Like, if you're a Cowboys beat writer, are we taking attendance on the curbside at the hotel there, in Oxnard, and waiting to see if Micah Parsons, Dak Prescott, and CeeDee Lamb check into that Residence Inn? Like, that one's really, really interesting to me too, and how it affects the way that team's able to go through a full training camp. I think will be really, really interesting.
If I had a guess on that front, I think Micah checks in. I think Dak's the first to check in. I think Dak might actually stand behind the counter and check others in. I think he will be there in that respect. The CeeDee Lamb, I'd have to wonder about that one. That's the one I would wonder about, Albert.
Here's the other one that's interesting to me is Chicago. Is like, just Caleb Williams has made such a good early impression there, and like, everything is so positive there. And like, you look at the setup, like, this is not like a startup. Like, they're in their 3rd year building.
Mm-hmm.
I am wondering if like that's the camp where we get like these reports, like, holy crap. And, you see the clips go up on Twitter, right? Like, holy crap, this throw Caleb made. You know what I mean? Like, I just have sensed so much positivity coming out of that place. Chicago is going to be one I'll be excited to go to, because I think it just, and his skill set too plays into it, of course. But like, I could certainly see like where we have like a couple of wow moments early in camp that go viral on social media.
I can't wait. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.